Welcome back, everyone. Have you had trouble finding motivation each day, maybe at work or even in your personal life? It happens to a lot of us. And here to tell us how to deal with it and maybe find that lost motivation is development coach Ashley Ray. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Let's start first with some of the reasons why people lose their motivation.
Yeah, so I think there's lots of reasons, right, that we can lose our motivation. But as a coach, these are some of the top 5 common reasons that I talk with clients about. And they're also reasons that I, too, have experienced personally. So number 1, and of course I've got my notes because I don't know if they're going to be on the screen or not. And there's lots that we talk about, but these are the top 5. So returning to work from a vacation, that's always hard, or for moms, maternity leave. Right?
Really hard.
Yep, that's a tough one. The season, especially up here in North Dakota, winter is really hard. Even a rainy day, sometimes the weather can really be an impact. Change in a relationship, so a breakup, sometimes that's really hard. Just your current mood. A periodic slump. Maybe you wake up today and you're just having a tough day, right? Or something happens during the day. So sometimes just a change in your mood. And then one of the biggest ones that we talk about, and this is sometimes the biggest one, is just your overall mindset and the way that we kind of view the world around us and the way we tackle things that happen to us during the day. So those are kind of like those top 5. So,
okay,
yeah.
Everything from, you know, the season to the most basic,
right,
to a serious life change.
Yep.
So where do you start to try to get your motivation back?
Yeah, so there are lots of different solutions. The ones that, again, that we're going to talk today about are just the really easy to implement tips for each one of these different 5 that we talked about. And some of these solutions will overlap and you can apply them for different reasons. But if we talk about, you know, getting back to work from a vacation or maternity leave, sometimes it's just setting those, you know, simple daily, weekly, or periodic goals that you can shoot for. So sometimes starting small, right? Those small goals, accomplishing those kind of snowball and help you get that motivation to accomplish some of those larger things. Rewarding yourself when you accomplish those goals. So maybe you do something little and now you want a blizzard, because I know you like blizzards apparently, right? Or maybe doing something bigger and buying those Versace boots. I don't know. You know, so sometimes rewarding yourself and then finding somebody to hold you accountable is a really big thing. And that's sometimes my thing, especially working by myself. So that would be something, you know, getting back to work. When we talk about the change in the season or the weather, this is a big one in the winter, is just getting out and being social, being active, going to an event, or if the weather is hindering you, maybe doing an online seminar of some kind. Physical activity is really big, getting those endorphins going, so that's a really good solution for the seasons or the weather. When we talk about number 3, the change in a relationship, this is a hard one.
Yeah.
Sometimes we beat ourselves up, right, for different reasons. And so surrounding yourself by other people that are like-minded, that support you, that love you, that want only the best for you. Finding positive things in ourselves that we can focus on. Because, again, sometimes it's hard. We pick out those negative things. What did I do wrong? Or the bad things, right? So focusing on the positive things that we love about ourselves, that other people love about us also. And if that's still not working, donate your time. Go and volunteer for an organization or an event, because sometimes getting out of our own self-pity and helping other people is a really good solution for getting our motivation back. When we talk about number 4, which was just your current mood, sometimes we just have that periodic slump.
Oh, it's just that kind of day.
I know, it happens.
You say that,
yes.
yeah.
So something as simple as focusing maybe on a motivational quote, listening to a podcast, prayer, just anything simple that can just get you out of that little slump that you're in. And then that bigger one, you know, your overall mindset, the way that you tackle the world around you and view different things, working with a coach or a mentor. You know, some of those common emotions and feelings that we talk about are, you know, being envious or impatient, you know, overwhelmed, just being lazy, you know, just really trying to switch that mindset and understanding how to be grateful, how to be patient, how to be content. And that takes work, right? Just like staying in shape, our muscles take work, and constant recharging and conditioning, so does our mind. And so that's the bigger one that we work with a lot on people.
How do people get a hold of you? Because that was a perfect point. You know, I go to a personal trainer, but sometimes it would be nice to have a coach like you to kind of get the rest of my life.
Absolutely. They can just go to my website at itsherbrandcoaching.com. So itsherbrandcoaching.com. And I always, when I'm here, I always offer a free 30 to 60-minute development session for everybody. So they can just fill out the form, type in North Dakota Today, and they get a free session with me.
I also kind of think, just listening to you, I feel inspired to, you know, I love to still write things down. I feel like it would be nice to write down those 5 things and some of the, you know, so that you hold yourself accountable. I know
Yes.
it's good to have other people too, but it's so easy to listen and think, oh, yeah, I should do that.
I know, it is.
But
right?
then all of a sudden you move on to the
Actually
next
doing
thing.
it.
Then
Yes.
do it takes the next.
Yes.
Thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you.
in today. I
Thank you.
appreciate it. Coming up next, Firehouse is giving away free subs if you're willing to give back to the community. Got the details next on North Dakota Today.